Neither kings nor queens nor royal marines, the 28th old bride, brass before and brass behind, never feared a foe of any kind. Shoulder arms. When in 1694 John Gibson beat the drum, who'd have known there were so many honours to be won? In fighting hard for England we defend the colours well. In fighting far from Gloucestershire we've many tales to tell. First blood was shed at Ramillies when Marlborough took his chance, and the 61st at Guadalupe again beat the pride of France.
Right guys, down at Grossmont now. Having a real lastminute.com, oh, sorry about that, camp. 4 hours ago we were on the phone to each other. So we're sat here in Grossmont, as close to the river as you'd want to be. Having basic, living it nice and easy. We got 24-hour rat pack each, which is quite handy because that's where we're that's what we're staying here. There's our sleep system, bivvy bag, sleeping bag. I bought the obligatory campfire, not sure we're going to use it. Bought a petrol cooker, the old Coleman, so that's ideal. So we're not exactly roughing it. And so that's the setup from the other side. And there is the river. Done a bit of a review on the campsite on another one of my vids, so if you want to have a look, have a look. So we're not pillaging the local woods and stuff like that. We've got access to some offcuts of wood, so there's about 4 or 5 bags of offcuts there. But you can find anywhere nicer than this, guys, let me know about it. I'll come along and do a review. We've got more or less the campsite to ourselves. Won't zoom in too much, but there's another family up there with young kids, nowhere near. Nearest road's over there, that hedge line. And if I'm honest, it's just 24 hours, something to eat, talk a load of rubbish. Bought a solar panel, my new solar panel. And the fridge is over there. Batteries are in the back of the van, right next to the obligatory. Yeah, but we're planning on the hoof, and we're sleeping under that tarp. Not sure how much video we'll be doing, but we're surrounded by the river. There's a river just the other side of that fence line, just there, and it goes all the way up there. And right at the top there, there's a water point, fresh water point. And if we just have a look up on the top there, what you're looking at there behind those trees is Grosmont Castle. And the pub does some very, very nice, what was that beer? Organic cider, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there we go, sorry about that. But yeah, there you go, guys. You don't need tons and tons of kit. It's amazing how much you can throw in your van in 10 minutes. One thing I forgot to mention, there's no mobile phone signal down here, so it's even better. Nobody can get hold of you. Right, I might bring you back later. Cheers. Right guys, dinner's on the go. Well, it's sort of on the go. Whatever that is in there, chicken curry in there. And a beans thing. And then that'll go on there. We'll let that bubble for 3 or 4 minutes. And then make a cup of tea. Because that's the rules, isn't it? And I don't think there's anything else to do. Happy days. Cheers, guys. Bye. Yeah, should I? I don't know how we're going to eat all those fish I caught though.
I know.
I'm recording, by the way.
Oh yeah, all them fish you caught.
Yeah.
Good job we bought the cooker.
Yeah.
And some tartar sauce.
It was a good idea to release some of them, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't think we could have eaten all of them. Just there on the...
This is fantastic, isn't it?
This is beautiful. If we knew the water wasn't coming up, we could have bunked down here.
That's it. Guys, this is a way to go for a walk. Absolutely brilliant. Now you're showing off, aren't you?
Yep.
That's deep enough to put a boat on, isn't it? Oh, that's impressive. Go on, one more. One more for the camera. Oh, best till last.
The best so far.
Right, so we're camping just up there through the trees, literally, and we're able to walk along the bank of the river. Yeah, quite easily put a tarp up down there, can you? Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, so there's a fire going, and we've managed to hunt down some sausages and some baps in the wilderness over there, down by the river. We caught some on rod and line, and yeah, but as you can see from the weather, we don't need a fire to keep us warm. Had a few more people turn up, but they're one family, I think. As I said, the only thing this site has got really, apart from a nice flat field, is there's a fresh water point and nice river running around the outside of it. So if we do anything else apart from eat and drink, I'll bring you back. Cheers then. Right then, well, 24-hour rat packs, they're very nice. But when you've got a chance for a broat and some nice crispy sausages, some sausage baps, oh no, sausage sarnies, can't be wrong. So don't worry about us, we won't starve, out in the wilderness. And it is, what is it, 7 o'clock, just gone 7 o'clock in the evening, and we've just taken our jackets back off because it's too hot to wear them. So, hope you're all having as much fun or relaxing time as we are. Cheers guys. Right guys, we've just been we're actually camped right next to a little nest, and just in that tree there, birds have been coming backwards, the parents have been coming backwards and forwards since 5 o'clock this morning, and it's about 6:30 now, and they've been coming back and in, and I'll try and get you some footage of them coming in and out and feeding their young. Well, obviously I don't want to disturb them. I'll bring you back in a minute. Right guys, after doing our bird watch, first job of the day. Sun shining. Quite a lot of dew on the make sure there's no wetness in there, just wipe that off. And then bear with me. I'll just start taking a charge from the sun. Hopefully you can hear and see that, that's working fine. So I'll start cooling down our drink. There's a real warmth in the sun already. And so we don't disturb the nest that we've got right next to us, I'm going to move my cooker. And there's the bird just come back now. Hopefully we're in. Yeah, there he goes, it's to feed his young. And they've both been flitting in and out of that hole since at least 5 o'clock this morning. There's our campsite with a river behind it. Absolutely fantastic. Right, anyway, my mate's still in bed there, asleep, so I'm going to make him a cup of tea and wake him up on a Sunday morning. Our neighbours who are up there, I don't know what time they stopped making the noise, but it weren't late, so that was fine. And I'll go up and have a wander up and speak to the farmer in a bit. Cheers guys. Right guys, first cup of tea of the day. Brews on, the old Coleman stove. Can't knock these stoves, really are good. But packing wise, that would be my favourite. Another Coleman stove. But yeah, my brew on, everything's ready. Batteries are charging through the solar panel and the fridge is on. And it's just gone 7 o'clock in the morning. Absolutely stunning day. So let's stay in my van. Hope you've enjoyed the video. So we'll be having a bit of breakfast and then unfortunately making a move. I'll see if I can get my mate out of bed. It's a really great day. Cheers guys. Right guys, just put the breakfast on. That's the beauty of these boiling the bag stuff. 2 boiling the bags in there, making a cup of tea at the same time. As we used to say, concurrent activity. So that'll be about 5 minutes now. Can't be bad, can it? Woken up in a place like this with a cup of tea and a cooked breakfast. Cheers. Right, just show you this thing guys. The panel itself is absolutely covered in dew, and it's still absolutely soaking, and no problem with it working at all. So for its first outing, that's been a bit of a damn good success. I'll let the sun dry the rest of that out. And as you can see, kettle's boiling, so that means breakfast is ready. My mate's out of bed, so it's time for breakfast. Cheers guys. Right guys, well that's all packed up. All the rubbish in the black bag ready to go. Bit of flat grass, but apart from that, that's about it. Shame we got to go, quick 24 hours. But home is that way, and unfortunately that's the way we've got to go. So it's goodbye to Grossmont for now, and I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Cheers. Right guys, if you really didn't fancy roughing it and camping down the bottom there, the owner of the farm has got a nice little place where you can stay. And obviously there's an additional cost. As you can see, really nice, very old farmhouse. Been brought up together. There's a nice sort of toilet and shower there. And it's only recently been modernised. Take you up the wooden stairs, which brings you up onto the landing with fantastic views over. I'll just take you over there, over to the road into the campsite, which is out there, and over the bridge. But then, as I say, brings you up here into what's going to be a room for people to stay in. Obviously there's an additional cost for this. Nice big room. Going to have a couple of beds in here. They're just in the process of putting the beds together. And it's, yeah, really nice place to stay, especially if you were looking to walk and things like that. And then through this door is your very own nice modern ensuite. So we've got a radiator there, a nice basin sink, a shower, quite a nice shower with the double heads, and the toilet's just going in. And obviously I've got the contact details in the header, and the lady will, you know, tell you the prices and stuff like that, but it's not that expensive. Or, well, obviously the campsite's not that expensive. And just as you can see, plenty of light, but I think the lady's just doing bed, no breakfast. And then through the door here we've got the old barn, which is just being left at the moment. It's not, nothing's being done with that, so you haven't got any problems of noise or anything like that. There's no builders on site at the moment, so it's a really nice warm place to sort of base yourself if you were going to go walking in the area. And give you a look out the windows at the views up into the hills. And like I said, boys and girls, there's nothing for me out of this. It's just me putting up a video of somewhere that you can come and stay at a relatively little cost to yourselves. Really nice place, and a really accommodating, friendly lady that owns the place. But the contact details, as I say, are in the bottom, in the comment section. If you fancy staying here, I can personally recommend it. So that'll be the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed the watch, and give us a thumbs up. As I go back down the stairs, nice solid wood stairs. Out into the room. Nice, ever so easy going, laid back family here, and a nice area for you to sit and have a barbecue perhaps, and listen to the sound of one of the many babbling brooks. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you found it of use and give you an idea of where you can come. Cheers then.